All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here following NameSatchel's ranked ladder climb. We've got Arabia. Pretty interesting generation here, both players on the left side of the map. NameSatchel in the cyan. As usual, here playing as the Vikings. And Jupiter. Jupiter. Here in the red, playing as the Vietnamese. So, another Archer Civ. This is going to be interesting. One thing that... Get forward through the early game a little bit here. One thing that's interesting... Oh, wow. Okay. Immediate barracks here from Jupiter here. But one thing interesting about the Vietnamese is that they know exactly where the other player is. So if we go from their perspective... Well, that's not what it looks like in the game, I guess. No, it is. Maybe it is. Anyway, point is, you can see other players starting positions. So that's an advantage that the Vietnamese have. They're an Archer Civ. They have, I believe they have plus 20% HP, or maybe it's plus 20 HP on their archers. Yep, plus 20 HP on their archer units. And then in late game, I'm not sure what just happened. In late game, they are very strong with Imperial skirmishers. They have elephants. They have strong elephants. I believe they have a tech. Yeah, they have a tech that gives their battle elephants 100 extra HP. And they're really good in their early game because of their economy. Their economic upgrades cost no wood and research twice as fast. So they're pretty good at early aggression, or just booming, because you can spend that wood on farms, you can spend it on, your archery range, your blacksmith, what have ye. But as always, he's gonna have something to. We're gonna go ahead and slow this back down. Drush here, okay? So Drush from Jupiter. This is often used, at least I use this often, as not a way to actually win, but kind of as a distraction, just to slow down the other player. And the way that you use this as a distraction is if you're actually attacking villagers. But right now, NameSatchel is wisely rather, using the wood around his town center. So he's not having to be on the wood line. He was forced off of gold, but we're still in the Dark Age. That's not insanely crucial. Close one more thing here. And I think he killed one of the villagers. So Jupiter killed one vill, but NameSatchel... Well, look at this 4-5 vill lead in the Dark Age. So Jupiter clicking up to Feudal Age. Honestly, not a wildly impressive time. So not sure what stopped him from making those villagers, but we do see the barracks come down and relocating the mining camp here for NameSatchel. So most likely going to see some units come out or loom, and the villagers just going to assert their dominance over the militia. This is smart, just Vill fight. Push back the enemy units that aren't really a threat. They're just pesky. NameSatchel's got loom now, so he has enough firepower here to deal with these guys. They're not going to be that much of an issue as long as they're not finding low health villagers like this, but they're clearly not doing that. So, oh, look at this. I mean, look at that. He's getting smacked. Apes together strong. And 4 vills are going to move forward as we do see Jupiter on stone back here. This is 6 villagers on stone. 5 or 6 is the number you need to continuously make castles for a castle rush. Scout's going to have a little bit of a tussle here. NameSatchel going to try to catch him off guard with that town center fire, but not going to land any shots. I'm so curious about NameSatchel's perspective here. So right now, it's on wood heavy. He's got the gold. He's trying to hit that scout out, but right now on even ground, he doesn't win that. And he's now going to see this watchtower and a range come out. So I believe NameSatchel now knows that there's an archery range foundation. He knows the watchtower is going up. Do Vietnamese get tower upgrades? No. Okay. All right. So maybe Jupiter picked this for economic reasons, to have some backbone behind the tower rush. Typically, if you see someone going this strong into a tower rush, it's going to be something more like Vietnamese or another really strong tower civ. But yeah, I think 6 is a little bit too many on wood. I believe 5 is just enough to keep up constant tower production. I may be dead wrong on that. Not that it really matters. But look, still massive here, fill lead from NameSatchel. So Red just really focused up front. He's not even housed. Oh, I see why he can't make villagers. Why he's not making villagers. It's because he literally can't. He's got 4 up here. 4 villagers up here. Working on the towers. With an archery range that he can't use. And 6 on stone that he now splits up to go to gold. 2 on wood, and finally has some on food now. But this is an interesting push. It'd be a little different, maybe, if he had, excuse me, if he had the eco behind it. Tower rushes are hard to deal with, typically, and I say typically for a couple of reasons. One, because this isn't really a strong tower rush, to be honest with you. It's not really pressuring necessary minerals from NameSatchel. He's already on this wood, which Red knew. So if he wanted to pressure a wood line, it was this one to pressure, not this one, because that doesn't do anything. He did force NameSatchel off the berries, but he's not really pressuring many farms. He's not pressuring gold. So it's kind of a weak tower push. And then the second reason is there's no economy behind it. And primarily, NameSatchel, even though Jupiter doesn't know this to his credit, NameSatchel plays Vikings a lot, and he likes to go men-at-arms, which is coincidentally one of the best ways to deal with tower rushes. He also has the stable. Smart move here, just preparing because he knows the archery rank's going up. So he's going to have the scout to be able to deal with extra, or, you know, he's going to be able to make extra scouts if he wants to deal with archers. NameSatchel a little bit heavy on gold at the moment. Looks like he's going to correct that and move these villagers off. Still pretty solid Vill lead here. Red just making some interesting decisions this game. Jupiter now is killing the deer that are 25 tiles away from his town center. Trying to gate in these towers. Maybe help out his villagers a little bit. This was the original scout, so even 2 archers there would probably be able to take care of him. And here we go. Fourth tower coming up from Jupiter. But the men-at-arms are there. 1 villager goes down. Are they gonna get back? So they kill 1 villager. Red is gonna try to move away with these archers. He's gonna lose 1. And does he lose the other? No, not quite. So he's still got 3 villagers up front. Okay. So now, now, on his 4th tower, now he's pressuring NameSatchel's gold, but because Red hasn't scouted, he doesn't actually know that that's there. He actually doesn't even know that gold is there. which NameSatchel's already moved to. So he has gold, and he's going to stay on gold with no issue. If he needs to, he could put his lumber camp over here and completely ignore these towers. These two are actually going to be doing a little bit more to pressure. So suddenly, not looking so good for NameSatchel. Now he's got a lot of men-at-arms coming out. He's got another barracks coming out here. The only downside to this is now those villagers can't get out. So with the tower there, they are made to be useless and will die. Okay, this is getting crammed, but we have a ton of men-at-arms being made here from NameSatchel. 20 men-at-arms in the queue. That is 1,200 food and 400 gold's worth. So a lot of units coming out here. NameSatchel's just going to go ahead and move away. Move away from the tower. Okay. Our NameSatchel here, I would right click to rally his units inside the barracks so that they just garrison immediately. So he's being forced to kind of panic a little bit here. He's going to run out of gold for all these, sorry, he's going to run out of food for all these farms pretty soon. Sorry, wood. He's going to run out of wood for all these farms pretty soon. But, oh, actually, I just realized. NameSatchel rally pointing his men-at-arms way over here to this side of the map. Just ignoring the towers. Just saying, forget it. You're not actually killing that many villagers. Look at what Red's doing. He's okay, he's actually, that one's actually, what is going on? Red is attacking the buildings with his units. AFKing villagers over here. He's trying to put an archery range at home because he sees suddenly not everything's happy-go-lucky over here for Red in his home base, where he has no towers because he spent all his stone putting towers in NameSatchel's base. So NameSatchel just completely ignoring defense, and he says, you know what's the best defense? Offense. And I don't need any defense at all to defend against this. I'm just going to go full offense. Red, he's going to try to quick wall, put a market down. He's going to try to do some sneaky stuff. All of these villagers are going to get called. Town bell rings. Villagers are going to die. And if I'm not mistaken, that's more than enough longswordsmen to take out a town center with arson. I don't know. I can't see if he's picked up arson yet, but wait, can I? Yes, he has. He's picked up arson. So he's just going to go building by building at home. And in the meantime, back in his own base, he's having a lot of issues. But dealing with it as best he can. And doing a pretty good job of it. I mean, yeah, he's lost some villagers, but look at this. But they're saying, get out of my base. Leave. Or else I'll beat you up. 23, 26 men-at-arms suddenly in Jupiter's base. This guy's got to be so confused. He has to be so confused. 29 now. He's got to be flabbergasted. Like, where did these guys come from? How did he get this many units? What happened? He's forced to ring the town bell. And this game is up to not the 19 towers, not the 6 towers that are decimating NameSatchel's economy. It's up to the absolute army of longswordsmen that are in Red's base that are about to take out this town center, and whether or not they can. But yep, they're gonna be able to. A town center is gonna go down. Red effectively loses the game as soon as he loses this, because since he's not in Castle Age, he can't build another. And you know what? As soon as I said that, I think I realized you can, I believe, build another town center if you lose your first one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 49 long swordsmen made. Men at arms. I kept saying long swordsmen. 49 men at arms made that game from NameSatchel with this happening in his base. Absolute absurdity. Super heavy pressure. Red just not making smart decisions. His economy just in shambles at home, spending all of his resources and energy in NameSatchel's base, and paid the price for it. NameSatchel, cool, calm, collected. He's able to deal with this push like it's basically nothing. And as is one of the best defense against an archer, a tower rush that isn't super pressuring like this one wasn't. The best defense is sometimes just ignore it. Just play your game. Just keep playing the game normally. Just completely ignore it. Act like there's no towers there, and maybe throw in a little curveball like rally pointing 30 something men at arms right outside of Red's base just to show up and waltz through all his buildings. That is just beautiful. Really well done from NameSatchel. What the heck? What was that game? That was amazing. Geez.